You know, it seemed Alex always was in the position of having to replace a legend. That was the situation at Texas Southern, taking over for All-American quarterback Audrey Ford. That was the same situation at Hebert, succeeding head coach Clifton Ozan, a man who lost 15 games in 18 years. But it certainly didn't take Alex very long to start making a name for himself.
I don't think it was hard for him because, you know, Coach Durley was confident, man. You know, he knew what he was doing and he knew his purpose. My senior year, Coach Durley was Coach Durley's first year as a head coach. And we were picked to go 5-5 that year. We ended up going 9-1. We opened up with Bryan that year. Bryan was ranked #1 in the state. And we came pretty close to beating him. And that let us know right then what we had going for us. And from then on, it was okay.
The very next season, Durley did give Beaumont its first title. On a rain-slicked turf at Memorial Stadium in Austin, the Panthers crushed Gainesville 35-7. Number 80, Kenny Williams, caught 2 touchdowns to lead the way.
Well, I think more than anything, playing with Coach Durley, his presence of the game, him being so cool in the situation, he would always be in control of the game, always be in control of himself. More than anything, to me, Coach Durley, his coolness, his calm, always had quietness in the storm. We was in a situation where we were behind against West Orange Stark, and we were moving the ball pretty well, but we just couldn't get it in the end zone for some reason. We all had our heads down, wondering what was going wrong, but he looked at us all and told us, we're not out of this game, but we want to win, we got it. It's up to us. And we would always just say, God, is this all? You know, he just let us think about it. We went out there and won the game, something like, I think it was 27-7, something like that.
Durley won close to 90% of his games at Hebert. He would go to the state semifinals 2 more times. Obviously, he taught his players how to win. And obviously, he taught them there was a lot more to life than just football.
I think what he just reinstalled what my parents had put in me from Jump Street, and that was being a gentleman on the field as well as off. And I think that, more than anything, way to conduct yourself in society, in the main flow of people, I think that more than anything.
Like Kenny said, Coach Durley taught you to be a gentleman, both on and off the field. Winning is good, but you be the same when you lose also. And he taught, just do your best. And if you do your best, that's all anyone can ask of you.
1981 was the last year Hebert would put a football team on the field. The end of a true dynasty was on the horizon. Durley again had the Panthers on the march, again in the state semifinals. But this time, a new kid on the block, Willow Ridge, slammed the door 15-14. The end of a dynasty was here.
Coach Durley wasn't really a public guy, but through his coaching and the reflections of his coaching, he earned the respect of the neighborhood. And I think more or less his public image was more or less the image projected through his players.